Time banks are not a new idea in Chile or the rest of the world. However, when I mention time banks, the first question usually is, what exactly is a time bank? A time bank is an exchange of a service for a time dollar or time credit. Then these credits can be used to purchase services from other members. One time dollar equals 1 hour of help. The type of help can vary. Some examples are tutoring, babysitting, yard work, or transportation. According to timebank.org, the fundamental principle is that everyone's time is valued equally. No matter where you are in the world, every time bank follows the same basic rules. All hours are equal in value regardless of whether a member provides a highly skilled professional service or simply drives another member to an appointment. Time credits are not for sale and cannot be converted into money. Members can spend credits only on labor that builds community resources, furthers a charitable purpose, or provides personal support. There may be a moral or social obligation to pay it back. However, there is no legal obligation to repay the help that you are given. Time banks help foster community building ties through inclusion, volunteerism, and social assistance. They are especially helpful in low-income areas to help access services that would be unaffordable to them in a traditional market economy. However, a con of time banks is problems with managing the relative prices of different services, which means that for some people, if a service requires more skill, such as replacing floors, they believe they should be paid more hours or time dollars than they worked. Furthermore, the major setback is that operations of a time bank itself must somehow be financed. This is both an initial and ongoing requirement of running a time bank. Sometimes banks are run on donations or other types of external funding. The first time bank in Chile we will be visiting is the time bank of Peñalolén. This time bank has been operational since 2008. It has been run by the organization Comité Vencial de las Torres. The program includes more than 100 neighbors involved in each of the two branches, where they are working. In addition, this program has helped foster communities to strengthen ties among their members. In addition, the time bank has led to an improved quantity and quality of services that the neighbors can access, which then improves their overall quality of life. The next place we will travel to is the time bank of Barrios Altos. This time bank services the people of los barrios de Bilbao la Vieja, San Francisco y Zabala. This time bank was created in 2008 by the organization Fundación Aldauri. Their goal is to increase the quality of life for the people in the zones for which that they serve through time banks. In Chile, time banks are very easy to be part of if there's one in your area. For example, let's say you live in Barrio República, in the middle of Santiago, the capital of Chile. All you would need is to log on to bancotiempo.cl, then go to Registrarse and follow the prompts. You need to be 18 years old to participate and have an email address. You do not need to even live in the Barrio República to be part of the time bank. This time bank helps the people in the lower middle class of the Barrio República by helping them access services that they could not have in the normal market economy. Throughout Chile, time banks help those in need. When time is money, everyone can have access to the goods and services that they need to survive. In most cases, that time banks are not a charity foundation, but a socio-economic structure to volunteer your time to get the things that you need. In a country where poverty rate is about 5%, and most of that 5% is the elderly and native people, the Mapuche, which currently makes up 52.3% of that 5%. The time banks have helped bring that poverty rate down and continue to help decrease poverty in Chile.